Hey everyone, it's Kaylin. Welcome to my channel, and I'm so glad you're here to join me for this full body Pilates class. We're going to need just our mats for today. That's it, no other props, and we are going to go ahead and get started. So go ahead and come onto hands and knees. We're going to start first by just warming up the spine with some cat and cow. So make sure shoulders are right over those wrists and knees are right underneath those hips. We're going to go ahead and take an inhale as you drop the belly, lift the chest. And then exhale, drop the head, lift the belly, round the spine. Good. Inhale through center into your cow. And exhale into cat. Good. 3 more, just like that. Last 2. And last 1. All right, go ahead and find that neutral spine position. Make sure your hips stay nice and level as you go ahead and kick that right leg back. So kicking it back right at hip height. Take that inhale here in that long spine, and then we're going to exhale, round knee to nose. Good. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, round. Good. 3 more. 3. Last 2. And last 1. Good. Continue to reach that leg out nice and long. And now we're going to find a little side to side movement. So we're going to take that right leg, we're going to tap it to the outside of the mat to the right, and then over to the other side, over to the left. And while you do that, that spine will move side to side as well. Good. Reach and tap. Good. And across. And your head can move as your spine moves as well. Let's just do 1 more here, side to side. Good. Now place that right foot down behind your left, and then you're going to turn your left knee until you're in this nice side bend, this opening side stretch here. Good. And then bring it back down into all fours. We're going to switch it all into the other side. Go ahead and reach that left leg out nice and long. Inhale here. Exhale, round knee to nose. Inhale, reach, extend. And exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale. And reach. 1 more. Good. Reach it long, hold, and then go ahead and find that side to side. Left leg comes to the left. Good. And then across over to the right. Beautiful. Again, that side to side movement with the spine as well. Good. Let's do 1 more each side. And then go ahead and bring the left toes back behind the right. Swivel that right leg around. Bring that left arm up overhead. Finding that beautiful side stretch. All right, and then bring it back into that all fours position. All right, we're gonna take it down to forearms. We're gonna do a forearm plank hold here. So elbows are right underneath those shoulders. Go ahead and send those legs back into that full plank position. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. And either hold it here or start to rock forward and back. Good. And back. Let's just do 3 more. 3. Last 2. Keep those hips in line with the shoulders and the ankles. Last 1. Good. Bring it back. And then lower the knees all the way down. We're going to go ahead and flip it over into a seated position facing the end of your mat. So knees will be bent. You're going to start in this nice tall spine. So shoulders right over knees, right over the pelvis. Go ahead and bring the arms forward. We're going to do our seated full roll downs. So we inhale here. We exhale as we roll the spine down. We start to tuck that tailbone under until one bone comes down at a time. Inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, chin to chest. We roll the spine all the way back up to seated. And again, exhale, roll it down. Bring your hands behind your thighs if you need that extra support as you come up and down. Exhale, Try to make this slow and controlled. Good. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, bring it down. Bone by bone, hits the mat. Inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, roll it back up and lift. We have 2 more just like that. Good, and up. Last one. Good, all the way back up and lift. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna do one more just to bring us all the way down onto the mat. We're gonna stay there. We're gonna walk our feet in so they're close to our body, and our arms are gonna press into the floor. We're setting up for bridging here. So we're gonna do a flat back bridge first. So we're gonna hinge right at the hips, use those glutes, lift those hips up. Good, lower them down to tap. Good, lift and lower. So the glutes are what's driving those hips up. Want to make sure we're not arching the back at the top. So make sure it's just the glutes working and not that lower back. Good, lift and lower. Legs stay in parallel. Let's do 5, 4. Good, last 3, 2. Beautiful. Last one. Hold here. We're going to do single leg marching. So right leg lifts, place it down, and then switch, left leg lifts. Good, and down. So hips are staying nice and level. Good, and left. Good, one more set. Good, once that left foot places down, I want you as slow as you can to roll the spine down. So it's gonna be our rolling motion, articulating the spine, one vertebrae down at a time. I'm still going down. My low back is finally there, and then eventually my pelvis. All right, beautiful. All right, go ahead and draw your legs up to a tabletop position. We're gonna move into our single leg stretch. So legs are in tabletop. We're gonna lift into our abdominal curl. So head, neck, and chest lift. Right leg pulls in, left leg reaches long, and then we switch and reach and switch. Shoulders are down the back, not way up by the ears. Upper body is nice and steady while the lower body moves. Good, reach. Okay, let's do 2 more sets. 2. Last one. Good, lower the head, neck, and chest down. Take a deep breath in here. We're gonna move into a double leg stretch. So we're gonna go ahead and lift it all the way back up. Good, this time, knees pull towards forehead. We're gonna take an inhale, arms and legs will both shoot out opposite directions. Exhale, circle it around, bend the knees back in. Inhale, lengthen, reach it away. Exhale, bring it back in. Good, stay nice and strong in your center. No arching in that lower back. Let's do 3 more. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Good, bring it all the way down. All right, and last in our ab series here is our crisscross. So we're gonna go ahead and bring the hands behind the head. Lift up into that abdominal curl, twist to your left, reach the right leg long, and then we switch. So finding that rotation and that flexion. Good. Pelvis is staying steady, so we're just finding that upper body rotation. Good, 3 more sets. 3, 2, 1. Good, lower down, bend the knees into the chest, rock those hips here side to side. Beautiful. All right, I want you to bring the legs back to tabletop. This time I want you to stay 90 degrees at the hips and the knees. Draw your arms out to a T position. We're gonna take both those legs with the knees staying glued together. We're gonna bring them over to the right. And then we're gonna exhale, draw them up through center. Good, inhale to the other side. Opposite hip will come off the mat. Exhale, bring it up to center. Good, so this time we're gonna continue this side to side motion, this lower body rotation. This time it is that lower body rotating, the upper body staying nice and steady. Inhale over. Exhale, pull belly button to spine to bring it all back to center. Let's do one more each side. Good, last one to the left. Good, and then place one foot down at a time. All right, we're gonna move into our large leg circles now. So we're gonna extend that left leg all the way to the mat. I want you to flex through that left ankle and press your arms nice and firm into the floor. Extend that right leg up to the ceiling. All right, we're gonna take that right leg across the body, let that right hip come off the mat, and start to circle it down, out to the side, back up to center. Inhale across, exhale down, around, and up. Good, inhale across, exhale around and lift. One more time this direction. Good, and then we reverse the circles, out, down, around, and center. Good, out, down, around, and center. Two more this direction. Last one. Good, lift up, bend the knee, place it down, flex through that ankle. Now reach that left leg up towards the ceiling. We're gonna go ahead and switch, bring it across, down, around, and up. Good, across, down, around, exhale, lift. Two more like this. Last one. Good, go ahead and reverse it, coming out to the side, down, across, and up. This is great for hip mobility, obviously leg flexibility as well. Last one, down, around, and lift. Beautiful, bend that knee in. I want you to go ahead and place your feet back on the mat. Go ahead and send them towards the end of the mat and find a roll up to bring yourself all the way up to seated. So come all the way up. We're gonna stay seated here, but extend the legs so they're just wider than mat distance apart. All right, so we're gonna sit up nice and tall on those sitting bones. We want that tall spine, which means you may need to bend your knees in order to get that tall spine position. Arms come out to a T. We're gonna work on our saw. So we're gonna inhale, stay tall as you rotate. Exhale, you're gonna round forward over that left leg and then stack it back up. Twist, rotate to the other side. Same thing, round forward, reach that arm forward. Good, stack up, lift, rotate through center. Good. Keep that moving. So we've got rotation and flexion. So lots of spinal movement here. Good, through center. Good, round, reach. Stack, lift. Beautiful, through center. Round, reach. Stack, lift. Let's do one more each side. Good, lift. Last one. Good, stack and lift. Good, bring it through center. And then we're gonna turn over to your side. We're gonna do some side lying leg work. So I'll be on my left side first. And when you're there, you just wanna make sure your spine from your your head to your pelvis is in that neutral position. And then the legs can be slightly forward at a diagonal, or that bottom leg can be slightly bent. That'll give you more stability. All right, so keeping spine long and eyes forward, hips are stacked. Start to lift and lower this top leg. So find you're active still in your upper body. You're not just letting yourself release and relax. Want to keep that core engaged, that pelvis in neutral. Active underneath that bottom arm here. Good, last two. Last one. All right, I want you to lift this top leg. It doesn't have to be high. And it's gonna be your bottom leg that's gonna lift up to meet it. Good, so we're using the inner thigh of that bottom leg, but still using that top leg, that glute, to keep that leg lifted. Good, four more. 4, 3, that's it, 2, and 1. Good, lower that bottom leg back down again. Keep it there. Flex through your top leg. Keep it parallel with the floor. And we're gonna kick forward, and then point the toe, pull back, squeeze that glute. Good, flex, we kick. Good, point and pull back. So pelvis is still neutral here the whole time. And your spine is nice and long, so we're not rounding or arching the back or the spine while we move that leg. Good, 2 more. Last one. All right, we're gonna move into, before we switch and do the side legs on the other side, we're gonna move into some side forearm planks with some hip dips. So there's a couple options. You can stay on your knees for modification, or you can extend the legs, either stack them or one foot in front of the other for more of a challenge. Either way, you're gonna lift the hips up off the mat, make sure hips and shoulders stay stacked, and then we're gonna lower and lift the hips. If that's too much, just hold the forearm plank, right? This hip dip just adds a little extra challenge to those obliques here, all right? But holding it steady, you're still gonna build that strength. Let's do 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, and then lower it all the way down. Bend the knees. We're gonna go over to the other side, starting with that side leg series first. So go ahead and set it up. All right. When you're ready, again, stack shoulders and hips, use that core, reach that top leg long, then we lift and lower. Good, lift. Keep reaching that leg away at the same time that you're lifting up. So we're trying to find as much length out of the hip socket as possible. Okay, let's do 3, 2, 1. All right, now keep this top leg lifted. We're gonna lower that bottom leg to meet it. Good. Keep pulling that belly button in and up to keep that core nice and strong and stable. Good, let's do 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna do our front and back kicks. So take that top leg parallel with the floor. We do a kick, kick forward, point, pull back, squeeze that glute. Good, kick, kick. Good, point, squeeze. Nice kick, kick, and squeeze. 3 more sets, 3. Keep that spine long, pelvis neutral, 2. Last one. All right, lower it down, set up for side planks on this side. Again, knees or legs long, either one is fine. When you are ready, you're gonna prop yourself up. Good, stack hips and shoulders, and then either hold it or start to do those hip dips here. Good, feeling those bottom obliques working. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good, go ahead and lower those hips down, bend your knees, bring it all the way up. All right, we're gonna take a quick break right here. Go ahead and grab a sip of water, take a breather. I'll meet you right back here for the rest of class. So we're gonna stay seated with our legs here off to the side for our seated mermaid. We're gonna do a little extra side stretch after those side planks. So one hand will be down on the floor. The other arm is gonna reach up to the ceiling. Let me walk that bottom hand out. Let me reach up and over for that beautiful side stretch. And then we're gonna bring it all the way up through center, counter stretch other side. And we keep windmilling side to side with control. This is where we get that spinal mobility here and that side flexion. Should feel really, really nice. You still have to use your core here to control the movement from side to side. So there's some sneaky core work happening. Let's do one more set and then we'll switch to the other side. Good, so let's go ahead and just swing your legs over. And we'll do the same thing here. All right, when you're ready, same thing. It's one of my favorite exercises, the side stretch, the mermaid. Just feels so good. Great way to start the day, great way to end the day. Let's do 2 more sets. Good, last one. Beautiful, go ahead and sit it on up. Now I want you to turn, you're gonna come back into an all fours position. We're gonna do a full plank hold. This time we're gonna do it on our hands. And we're gonna move it a little bit. So you can either hold the full plank, if on your toes doesn't work well, you can go ahead and bring it to your knees. Otherwise, we're gonna move into some slow mountain climbers and then bring it just a little bit faster just to up that heart rate. So shoulders right over the wrists. Either stay on the knees with the knees coming farther back so you're in a nice flat body position, or come up to the toes for that full plank. All right, so make sure hips aren't way up high, but in line with the rest of the body. Belly button pulling in and up. You can either hold this here or start to bring one knee in at a time for a little slow mountain climber. And if you want to pick it up, good, we have 10 seconds. You can either stay slow or pick up the pace. Good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and then lower the knees all the way down. You're now in a kneeling plank position if you're not there already. You're gonna slowly lower yourself all the way to the mat. Once you get down there, you're gonna extend your legs. Forehead comes down. We're gonna find some of our extension, our upper back strength here. So pull the belly button in, squeeze your glutes, roll the shoulders back and down. Hands are right underneath your shoulders. On your inhale, you're gonna use those upper back muscles to lift your upper body off of the mat, coming into a beautiful little back extension. Then we exhale, lower it all the way down. Let's do that again. Roll the shoulders back and down, belly button in. We lift. Make sure your head is in line with your spine. Good, and lower. Beautiful. And again, this is a great exercise. If you do a lot of sitting, if you do a lot of rounding in the upper body, good, lift, extend. Good, lower, pull that belly in. Good, great for posture too. This is your last one. Good, lower it all the way back down. All right, we're gonna take it up a notch for Superman. So arms are extended forward, legs are reaching and extended back, forehead's on the mat. Now pull that belly button in, engage your glutes, but now this time upper and lower body are gonna lift off the mat together. Lift, lengthen, reach, and lower down. And again, lift, extend. Good, and lower. This is getting that whole back body working. Upper back, glutes, hamstrings. Let's do 3. Last 2. Last 1. Good, and lower. All right, we're gonna do double leg kick. So turn your left cheek to the mat. Grab on with your hands, or clasp your hands behind your back. I just grab onto 2 fingers with the other hand. And then find that glute engagement, belly button pulling in and up. Legs stay together as we kick them in. 3, 2, 1. Then we lift lower body and upper body. Arms reach up and back behind you. Lower it down. Turn your head to the other side. Kick 3, 2, 1. Good. Lift, reach, extend. And lower. Kick 3, 2, 1. Reach, extend. And lower. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Good. So this one gets a little bit more shoulder opening here. We're going to do 1 more each side. And lower, last one. 3, 2, 1. Good, lift, reach, and lower. All right, make a little pillow for your head with your hands. Bend your knees And just windshield wiper those knees here. Getting a little loosening in that lower back. And then go ahead and press yourself back into a child's pose. I like to bring my knees wide. I just want you to take a couple deep breaths here in this position, really focusing that breath into your back body. So taking an inhale, see if you can breathe and expand your back ribs, your lower back, and your upper back. And then exhale, release yourself down, let yourself sink. And again, inhale, deep breath in, expanding. And exhale, let it go. Actually, let's take one more just like that. That felt so good. Take a nice deep breath in, expand. And exhale, release. Good. Go ahead and sit onto your heels, stack your spine all the way back up. And we're going to flip ourselves over for one last exercise. We're going to do our reverse table. So flip it over. You can either have your knees bent, that's a great modification, or if you're more of an intermediate, you can extend the legs with your heels pressing into the mat. You can, if you are pretty open in your shoulders, you can turn your fingers to face your body with your forearms facing away. Or like me, you can turn and face your fingers to the sides of your mat. This will get you more opening in your shoulders if you're tight like I am. All right, so when you're ready, use your glutes and the upper back to press your body up and off the mat into this reverse plank position. Good, and then lower it back down. Tap your glutes down. Let's do that again. Squeeze the glutes. Good, press down with the upper body to lift yourself up. Good, and lower. Good, we're gonna do two more. Lift. Again, you can do those bent knees here if this is too much with the legs long. Last one, lift. Good. Beautiful, stay here for one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. All right, stay here with the legs long. Sit up nice and tall. Extend those arms up to the ceiling. And we are going to forward fold over those legs. This is our wind down, our cool down here. So you can breathe easy knowing that the hard work is done. You guys did work hard today. We moved quickly through that series of exercises. We got all kinds of movements in, flexion, extension, side bending. Great mobility of the spine, but also great core stability and core strength as well. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and sit all the way up and turn to face me this way. And just come to a nice, easy seat here, whether that's crisscross or on your knees. And I just want you to get some nice big body rolls here. So I just want you to focus on getting this nice circle in the upper body. Getting your shoulders and your back into it. Even your head can just go along with the movement of your spine. Good, one more in this direction. Then we're going to reverse it other way. Good, just starting to get that breath nice and slow and steady. Let's just do one more. Getting all those movements of the spine in here. Go ahead and bring it back to center. All right, let's go ahead and take some big arm circles, reaching the arms forward, up, and then turn the palms to face away from you as you bring the shoulders back down and together. Good, two more like that. Bring it forward, really reach out of the side body. Turn it open and lower. Last one, forward. Good, back, reach. Good, and then bring your hands to just a comfortable position on your legs. I want you to drop one ear towards one shoulder. And find that nice length and stretch on the other side. So keep the shoulders pulling back and down. If it's really tight, you're gonna wanna kind of pull that shoulder up to release that tightness, that tension. But see if you can really get that maximal amount of stretch there. Good, bring the head back up to center. Let's go ahead, other side, ear to shoulder. Keep that spine nice and tall here. Good, give me one last breath. Good, head lifts and then drop chin to chest, but keep the shoulders pulling back and down. Feel that stretch in that upper back, lower neck. And then lift the head all the way up. And you guys are done. I hope you guys enjoyed that full body workout. If you did and you'd like to check out some more of my classes, please go ahead and check out the whole channel, which has over 200 Pilates videos on there. So I think you'll enjoy them. If you'd like to maybe check some out quickly here, I've got two that are here. This one is one that I think would be great for you. And this one down here is my video before this one. So go ahead and check those out. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and let me know what you thought in the comments below. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you back here on the mat again.